is you look at yourself in the mirror. We are always, a lot of us are waiting for this magical thing to happen and fix our lives.
He's not a celebrity. He's not an actor. He's a former 300-pound exterminator who became a Navy SEAL.
So to overcome all this, my bright idea was to try to become the one thing I was afraid of, a Navy SEAL.
An ultra-endurance athlete and one of the toughest men alive, David Goggins has run over 100 miles in a single race on broken feet. I had never run a marathon, right? I did the 100-mile race first, no training. He's completed Hell Week 3 times. He holds the world record for most pull-ups in 24 hours. And he did it all with asthma, shin splints, and 0 excuses. Why should you care? Because Goggins didn't just transform his body, he rewired his mind. In this video, we're breaking down exactly how he does it. You'll see 5 foods he eats for longevity, 3 foods he completely avoids, his weekly workout routine, and 5 mental rules that make him unbreakable. Stay locked in because the last tip might be the hardest and the one you need most. 5 foods David eats for longevity. So as far as managing my diet, what I eat, it always varies, but the biggest thing about diet for me is timing. Let's start with fuel. Goggins doesn't count calories. He counts consequences. Everybody eats either builds the man or softens him. There are no comfort foods. No cheat meals. Just fuel for war. Number 1, oatmeal. Goggins starts his day with plain oatmeal, not because it tastes good, but because it works. Breakfast? I'm a big believer in having a small bowl of oatmeal with protein. No sugar, no toppings, just complex carbs that release energy over hours, not minutes. When you're running miles before sunrise, you need fuel that doesn't quit halfway. Oatmeal gives him long-term energy without the insulin spikes that kill endurance. It's not breakfast, it's a pre-battle ration. Number 2, egg whites. Pure protein, fast recovery, no fat to slow him down. Egg whites are Goggins' go-to for rebuilding muscle after punishment. No yolk, no grease, just amino acids that repair tissue and feed lean strength. He doesn't care about flavor, he cares about function. Protein is the currency of resilience, and egg whites pay in full. Number 3, grilled chicken breast, lean muscle fuel, high in protein, low in excuses, grilled, not fried, seasoned with discipline. Chicken breast is his midday foundation. 0 fluff, all function, no sauces, no shortcuts, because every calorie has a job. When your day includes hundreds of push-ups and hours on your feet, recovery isn't optional. It's part of survival. That's what this food is built for. Number 4, spinach, the quiet powerhouse. Packed with iron, magnesium, folate, and nitrates that boost endurance and blood flow. Goggins eats spinach daily not as a garnish, but as armor. Its nutrients support muscle contractions, oxygen delivery, and recovery at the cellular level. You don't hear him talk about it, but it's on his plate for a reason, because the strongest bodies are built with more than just protein. Number 5, salmon. Goggins doesn't just tear himself down, he builds himself back up, and salmon is a weapon in that rebuild. Rich in omega-3s that fight inflammation, loaded with protein and healthy fats that fuel hormone balance and brain function. When you push your body past its limits, inflammation is the enemy. Salmon keeps it in check. Naturally. No butter, no sugar, just firepower for recovery. And if that sounds intense, if that sounds too clean, too strict, just wait until you hear what he refuses to touch. 40% protein, and my fats are up there around 40%. And then you have your carbohydrates around 20 to 15%. It all varies in there. 3 foods David avoids at all costs. Goggins doesn't eat for pleasure. He eats to survive what's coming. His meals aren't rewards. They're ammunition. 1, sugar. No candy, no soda, not even so-called fitness bars. Why? Because sugar creates inflammation, and inflammation slows healing, slows thinking, slows everything. He's in a war with weakness, and sugar is the enemy. Number 2, fried food. Fried chicken, French fries, fast food of any kind is gone. Grease clogs the engine. It weighs down digestion, inflates the gut, fogs the brain. When you're running ultramarathons in desert heat, there's no room for bloating. Every system must be fired clean. Number 3, white bread and processed carbs. The kind that spike insulin, crash your focus, and leave you hungrier than before. For Goggins, that kind of food is a trap and an illusion of energy. Every calorie must serve a mission. If it doesn't fuel output, it's not on his plate. The man doesn't just eat clean. He eats with intention, with precision. Because fuel isn't just food, it's strategy. But food is just the beginning. Now it gets brutal. Next, the weekly workout plan that turns pain into progress. 7 days. 0 excuses. And near the end of this video, we'll show you the one mental trick Goggins uses that most athletes never master. Stick around because what comes next separates the average from the unstoppable. Now look, most of us aren't training like Navy SEALs, but if you're over 50 and want to build strength, move better, and feel younger, you need a plan built for your stage of life. That's why we created 8-Minute Fitness at 50+. It's a simple, powerful system designed for men who want results fast. No fluff, no wasted time. Just 8 minutes a day that move the needle. If you're ready to start, click the link in the description and grab your copy today. David's weekly workout routine. I'm gonna get out of bed and get a quick 5 miles in and go to the gym. If you're looking for that feeling, let me tell you one thing, it ain't gonna come. You have to learn to do when you don't want it to. David Goggins doesn't work out. He wages war, not against others, but against the voice in his head that tells him to stop. Here's what 7 days of that war look like. Monday, upper body, 10 sets of pull-ups, 5 sets of push-ups, dumbbell presses, plank holds. This isn't bodybuilding. It's about function, endurance, mental control. He doesn't train to impress a mirror. He trains to keep going when the mirror tells him to quit. Tuesday, long run and core, 10 miles. No music, no distractions. Just breathe and pave. Then core, weighted sit-ups, leg raises, Russian twists. This isn't cardio. It's confrontation. Every step is a conversation with pain. Wednesday, bodyweight training. Pull-up pyramid, up to 10, then back down. Burpees, air squats, push-ups. No machines, no shortcuts. Just gravity and the will to fight against it. Thursday, high-intensity training. Hill sprints, jump squats, battle ropes. Intervals are so hard they make your lungs beg for mercy. This is the workout people avoid, which is exactly why he does it. Friday, strength and carry. Deadlifts, farmer carries, weighted lunges. Not to get bigger, but to get harder. Grip strength, load management, pure tension. He doesn't chase personal records. He chases pressure and how long he can live inside it. Saturday, cardio. 2-hour bike rides, stair sprints, stretching flows to stay mobile, because flexibility is survival. This isn't about fitness. It's about staying sharp when the body begs to soften. Sunday, active recovery. 4-mile ruck with a weighted vest. 50 push-ups at every mile. Then 5 minutes of plank, no matter how much the shoulders scream. This is his rest day, because stillness isn't recovery. Movement is. And through it all, no cheering, no trainers, no applause, just silence, sweat, and repetition. Pain is the currency. And Goggins pays in full, daily. But what makes him truly dangerous isn't physical, it's mental. And the rules he lives by next, they break the average mind in half. David's 5 mindset rules. You can copy his workouts. You can copy his meals. But if you don't copy this, you'll break. Because Goggins' body is strong, but his mind, it's unshakable. And here's why. Rule 1. Do something that sucks every day. Not once a week, not when it's convenient. Every day, cold showers, early runs, pull-ups in the rain. He doesn't do it to win. He does it to suffer on purpose, because comfort is the enemy. And if you don't choose, the pain will choose you. Rule 2, the accountability mirror. Most people lie to themselves, not Goggins. He writes his weaknesses on sticky notes and slaps them in the mirror. So, every morning, the truth stares back. No filters, no fluff, just the facts you want to ignore. Rule 3, callous the mind. Like hands toughen from friction, the brain toughens from pain. Every mile, every missed rep, every cold night, it builds mental armor. And when life hits, he doesn't flinch. Rule 4, the 40% rule. That voice in your head that screams, stop, it's lying. You're only at 40%. You've got 60 left if you're willing to go get it. He's run on broken legs. He's passed out mid-race and kept moving, because pain is just a checkpoint, not a finish line. Rule 5. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is hype. It fades. But discipline shows when you don't want to, when it's cold, when it's quiet, when no one's watching. That's when Goggins trains the hardest. And here's the thing, you don't need to live like Goggins to start acting like him. But if you're over 50 and feeling your strength fades, your drive is slipping, you do need to fight back. That's exactly why we created Test Supreme, a premium testosterone support formula made specifically for men over 50, by men over 50. It's already helping thousands regain their edge naturally. More energy, better focus, real performance where it matters most. And when you choose the subscription plan, you save 20% automatically and stay consistent month after month. This is our most trusted product, designed for results. Click the link in the description and start rebuilding your prime today. And here's the final rule, the one everything else depends on. Be uncommon among the uncommon. It's not enough to work hard. Not enough to be fit or disciplined or focused. You must go beyond that. Because even among SEALs, there are comfort seekers. Even among ultra runners, there are limits. But Goggins doesn't chase average. He doesn't chase praise. He chases pain, challenge, silence. The moment when everything hurts and he smiles. That's what separates him. He isn't superhuman. He just decided to never stop, to never back down, to be the kind of man who walks into suffering and stays there longer than anyone else. That's something you don't need talent for. You just need to choose it.